I know that is the main reason why it's showing me this. Why? Okay. Ronelia, no, Noelia, Jenny, you're welcome. Opeolu Ventures, you're welcome. Let's power tap, power tap, power tap, power tap. Let's power tap. I only have just 10, 20 minutes and I'm out. Just 10 to 20 minutes, I'm out. Claire, you are welcome. Just 20 minutes and I'll be out. The background is not working. So you see my background. Just 20 minutes, I'll be out. 20 minutes. Because I'm really busy. Let's give it another 2 minutes and I will start fully, okay? In the meantime, let's power tap, let's power tap. Smart Fit, you are welcome. Victory, you are welcome. How are you? Good afternoon. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome. Welcome. Let's power tap now. Let's power tap. Let's power tap. Let me power tap while we wait 2 more minutes. I only have few less than 30 minutes to spend. But hmm, I'm so in there. Let's let's use something to help us. Okay. Julie's World, you're welcome. User 819 something. Chelsea, you're welcome. Good afternoon. You are welcome to Opeolu Cole Venture. Okay. This network is this, it keep rebooting. I don't know why. Okay. So today, good afternoon to you. How are you? Good afternoon, everyone. Sammy, you are welcome. Okay. So my topic for this, hey, Nisha, how are you? Hello, Stephen. Or is it Stephanie or Stephen? No, it's Stephen. Nisha, hi, darling. I'm waving back at you. Thank you. Please power tap, share the live stream, and then, give me a follow and I'll follow you back. Thank you. So our topic for this beautiful afternoon is the science of getting rich. I'm not going to go into full details, but I just want to share few things about the quote I put out there and what else you should do. Okay. Success is not by shouting or reading affirmation every day. I like you too. Thank you. Thank you, my dear. Success is not by shouting or reading affirmation every day. Looking at the mirror and say, oh, I affirm this, I'll be great, I'll be successful, I will be this, I will be that. It's good. Affirmation is good, don't get me wrong. But one thing that you need to do is to take action. Okay. So whatever affirmation you may have taken or you like to take must align with you taking action. Okay. So you don't need to run any business that can tie you down. I saw someone sent me an information, not that I saw. Someone sent me an information on WhatsApp. And when I got that information, I said, oh, wow, this is what I've been waiting for a while. And thank God the person, forwarded that information to me. So it helps me a little bit. And when I started, reading the information, I realized that, knowledge is power. Knowledge is what? Knowledge is power. When if you don't have knowledge of whatever you are doing, you'll be idle and you feel as if nothing is not working. Okay, so you need that knowledge to help you run any business that you are into, either a digital market online business or offline, maybe in in-store shop that you are running, you need the knowledge. Okay. Hi, my name is Opeolu Cole and I'm the CEO, right? Or the host on this Opeolu Cole Venture. Okay, so I've been into business. Uh, what do you call it? Online business, digital marketing. Yeah, I've been doing it for a while now, well, a couple of years now. Thank God, to God be the glory. And then, yeah, and it has helped me with my business. It means that I can run the business from any part of the world, anywhere that I am. I don't have to be in one place. Any part of the world where I am, I can run my business because it is. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. How are you? I'm okay. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Nishan. Thank you for Steven. Sorry, Steven. Thank you, Steven, for asking, and thank you, Nishan, for asking. I'm really well. Okay. No, if you are young, you are not supposed to be here. Nishan, if you are 7 year old, this platform is not for you. So I'm going to remove you now because this platform is not for you. It's for 18 plus. All right. If you are 18 plus, 16 is okay, but 18 is okay. All right. So if you are young, this platform is not for you. And I'm sure it will not allow you in because I put it's not for kids. All right. So I always put that. It's not for kids, it's an adult page. All right. So yeah, if you, as I was saying, that the business that I do it from anywhere, any part of the world. I don't have to be stationed in one place. I don't have to be, I don't have to be in one place for me to run. It's an online business that has been helping me. And that is how, where the whole world is going to now. Online digital marketing, using AI, doing things. And let me tell you, I'm not keen about AI, but for some people that are lazy, hey, they use AI. But for me, there are things that I like to do in a logical way and, you know, to just go from precept to precept than to rely on a machine or a robot to help me. I like to be in charge. For example, when I'm reading books, I love books, I read books, right? I love to, and I'm old school. I am an old school. I like to flip the paper to read, and I like to write, to question, to ask questions, to make comments, and all of that. I have Kindle that I can read. I can use it to read any book online. But for me, I like physical touch. And so when I'm reading book, I like to flip, read, question mark, whatever I want to, I like to engage, to know the mind of the author. And that is why, I learn and study as well. Okay, so for you to help yourself in any business, you need to have the knowledge. Okay? And education is it's 100% needed in your career, in your business. You need, for example, if you want to communicate, let's say you have a manufacturer in China, and Chinese people, they don't understand, many of them don't understand English, right? But you can use language, translator. You can use the translator, a person, or you can use the machine to translate, right? But hey, if you don't understand English, if you can't communicate in English, how would they be able to understand you? Because you can use a text, whatever, to communicate, right? When you speak to the text, to the phone, it will translate to Chinese. The Chinese person will also listen to it and also respond, speaking in Chinese, in Chinese, and then you also will listen. So in a way, if someone that's both of you are speaking English together, it will be a lot easier for both of you. You speak English, I speak English. You speak my language, I speak your language. It's easier to communicate. So, in other words, you need to educate yourself to help yourself in your business. Okay. And, I saw a lady that said, oh my goodness, a China trip was almost ruined. Why? Because she was finding it difficult to communicate. She was finding it difficult to communicate. And she didn't have any knowledge, any idea about how they do business in China. She heard that people, you can go to China with your 5 million. Yes, you can go to China with your 5 million, right? You can go to China with your 5 million. But notwithstanding, it's not about the money. It's about getting grounding, the grounding of knowing what China is all about, of knowing how they do business, how they run business. And I don't have to go to China before I can order because I know the nitty-gritty about China importation. So I can stay at the back in the comfort of my home and say make order and they will deliver. Why? Because I have the knowledge. But for someone who doesn't have the knowledge, they will be totally confused. They will be perplexed, frustrated. Why? Because they don't have an idea. They have no clue. And it's everywhere online that if you want to do China importation, whatever, training or courses, people are there to train you. People are there. Someone even said, I will hold your hand like this. So a person like that, you need to trust them and then pay for that knowledge. Why? Because they have the knowledge and they can share with you. Okay? There is nothing wrong to buy knowledge. When you go to school, you are buying knowledge, you are paying for it. So as well in a business or in career, you are, you need to buy knowledge to pay and invest in yourself to learn more. So as I've said, I don't want to stay too long at all. So I said success is not by shouting or cramming out affirmation or going into the Bible and say, oh, the Lord has said the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. Whatever I lay my hands on shall prosper. If you don't lay your hands on something, how can you prosper? It's a question. If you don't have a business that you can lay your hand and pray over, how can you prosper? You see, we pray amiss. Many people pray amiss. Many people just decided, oh, it's a word of prayer. Words are powerful. You cannot be asking heaven to bless you, whereas there is nothing for heaven to look at. So how can heaven open up for you to bless you? So if you are in need, if you are in need, ask God to open the doors that you can, God can favor you. When God open up, you too, you'll be ready to take action. Ready to take action. Once you take action, then God will also look down to come to start blessing you. Let's say, for example, you are an apprentice. Maybe you want to learn joinery or furniture. You people call it furniture, we call it furniture back home, but here they call it joinery. Okay, you want to learn joinery. As an apprentice, you don't have the money to go to school or to college to go and learn. But you go to a carpenter or a joinery to go and start working with them. It will be like a voluntary work. You start working with them, maybe you'll be there for 2 years or 3 years, depending on how quickly you can learn or how fast you can learn, right? So when you are there, you are learning, you are shadowing, you are looking, you are, learning every day that you go. And after 2, 3 years, you will be free to go. And that is what they call freedom. You will be free to go and start your own business, joinery business. So it's like, okay, let me say, share another example. A lady wanted to start a business, and I asked her, have you done the business before? You see, many people make a lot of mistakes. Oh, I want to start business because they say, oh, business is good for me. Not everybody can do business. Business is not a part that you can just stick your head and start going like that without learning how to swim. You can't just put your head in the water and say, oh, I want to swim. You must learn how to swim, how to float, how to breathe in the water. Abi, you think because water that you are drinking is safe for you when you go into the pool? It's not safe. Some people drown and why? Why? Because they cannot breathe. They don't know how to breathe in the water. I can stay in the water for 30 minutes and not breathe. I will not use my mouth to breathe, but I have the technique of breathing when I'm inside the water because I'm a swimmer. I swim. And likewise, when you are starting a business, it's best to, invest in yourself, learn the business first before you go and put money in the business. Another example is you want to start farming. Oh, farming is easy. Oh, farming is this. Farming is that. Let me tell you, if you don't know maths, calculation, if you don't know, you go and invest that money in the farm or on the farm, and you don't understand that you need pesticide, whatever and whatever you need to keep that crop or whatever alive, water, you will waste that money. The money will be gone to drain. And so you need that first education, knowledge. You need, some people go to university, doesn't mean that you have the knowledge how to run a business. In university, they only give you the theory. They don't give you practical. They don't teach you practical. You only know about the theory. And now that you are done with the theory in business school, go and learn from people that have been doing the business for 3, 5, 10 years, 20 years. I watched a video yesterday on YouTube. This man he used to live, he still lives in diaspora, according to him, right? But he's gone back to Africa to go and farm and to start farming. And he was sharing his knowledge, his experiences when he first started, that these um, bandits, money that he has invested, he said he invested like about 10 million. Is it $10 million or $1 million? Beg your pardon, $1 million into farm in Nigeria. Unfortunately, bandits came, stole all animals, crops, everything, fish, everything. They stole it. They had to run for their life. $1 million gone. Why? Because he didn't know how to put safeguard, security. Security. He didn't know how to, you know. Thank you for coming back, Stephen C. Try to share the live stream, please. Share the live stream and then give me a follow, okay? And give me a like. Like the live stream. All right? Digital Mama, you said you were going to call the other day. You didn't bother. Anyway, it is well. And so, $1 million gone. If the man had put security around his farm, it's not a small money, $1 million. But because he has extra fund, he had to start again. They have to leave that place where the banditry were giving them trouble. He moved elsewhere. But today, he said, this is about 4 years now, he's been running that business back home. He said, even one animal, if you want to sell one animal, he cannot sell it for 10 million naira. One animal. He called that animal King Charles. He called the name. That is the name he gave the animal. Because that animal gives him babies about, if that animal sleeps with 10 women, 10 female, rather, sorry, 10 females, those 10 females will give him 4 children every year. So 4 babies, four females, 10 children, that is 40. Do you know how the calculation works? So you cannot just say you want to go into farming. Oh, farming, everybody is saying go to farming without calculation, without knowing exactly, maybe some challenges you will face. He faced those challenges, but he didn't give up. because they know that it's profitable. He know it is profitable for him. He didn't give up. So he started all over again. Thank God for wisdom. Thank God for patience. And thank God he counted that as a cost. He counted that as a cost. Okay, no worries, my dear. He counted that as a cost. That $1 million that this banditry carried their thing is animals, because it's into goat rearing, animals, all these cows. Hey, my dear, business is not easy, but that is the best way to go. Every business has its own challenges. Even if you are doing 9 to 5, has its own challenges. Why? Because some days you will not feel like getting out of bed to go anywhere. You will not feel like to even go and say, oh, you are going to, go to that, to go and work with that annoying manager of yours. Because anytime you go to work, is always annoying you. But if you are running your business, you are the only one that will annoy yourself. If you don't get up, that means your business will be affected. So business is also has its pros and cons. I will rather, you know, do that, do run my own business than to go and say good morning or clock in, clock out. Why? Because you are under subjection. You are under subjection. Subjection in the sense that you have no right, you have no say. You cannot spend 45 minutes when your break is only 30 minutes. You'll be looking at the time. You'll be looking at 30 minutes already. You will get up. Even if you are tired, after eating, you feel like sleeping. You will get up and do it, right? But and also there are some people that they don't mind. They are so in that job. They loved it. There is nothing wrong with 9 to 5. Don't get me wrong. Me, I always emphasize it and clarify that. Listen, there is nothing wrong doing your 9 to 5, but have an extra income that can help you. A side also that can be bringing in side income. You know, as the whole world is going now, my dear, you have to stock up food. And the only thing that makes people to quench or to quite quickly is lack of food, water. If you have water, you will be okay. Even for 3 days, if there is no food, with water, you can still sustain yourself. But without water and food, you will not have the strength to do anything. So, in other words, help yourself to start something so that you will not remain the same. And I am addressing the youth, the Gen Z. Remember, I compared the Gen Z and the boomer yesterday. What a boomer is expecting, when they retired, a Gen Z will prepare before them, right? Because we are in a computerized age. We are all using technology. You don't have to leave your home to buy anything. You can shop online and it will be delivered to you. You can shop in Canada, in America, and you are living in Nigeria. You can shop in China, in Taiwan, in Bangladesh, and you are living in Nigeria. You don't have to leave your home. Why? Because there is way that you can communicate, do all the transaction online, package it, and they will be forwarded to you. They will be shipped to you. But you must trust those people because why? Hey, you don't want to waste your money. You don't know them. So there must be a trust with the company that you want to do business with. Many people they've lost money, the same money. In fact, there was a lady that was crying online last week that, hey, she spent so much money to this manufacturer or people in China exactly what she asked for. It was nonsense, gutter, rubbish, like second-hand material. I mean, not material like tops and ladies' top and all these designer top. But it was a different thing entirely they put in the box for her. Will she be able to retrieve her money? It's impossible. Why? Because number one, she has not been to China, according to her. Number two, she cannot say because of this amount, start making her way back to China. It means it will cost her the ticket, it will cost ticket money, it will cost her time, it will cost her stress. But hey, she's still shouting online that people should help her. What can she do? What she bought compared to what she got? Total different thing. Hello, TLD. Thank you for joining. Right? Compared to what she got, what she ordered was totally different. She was showing exactly the designer top that she requested for. And this company said they have it. Now, she sent the money. She's even lucky that they didn't take the money, chop the money and not send her anything. They still send something. Hey, if you can't give it out, I mean, if you don't want to sell it, give it out and just remove your eyes. I know it can be difficult for some people, especially if you are still a small business owner. For you to lose 5 million, 3 million, it's not a joke. But don't forget the one that I share with you. Someone lost $1 million. Did he not start again? He start again. He will put that $1 million that he lost on the cost of other things that he will be selling. There is a way that you make up all this money that you lose. You cannot run a business like that on a loss. You must regain it somewhere. And who is going to pay? You and I. The customer will pay. Hi, Baniko, how are you? Taraoye, how are you? You are welcome, Carol. You are welcome, Jaye. You are welcome. Right? There is a way that you can gain that money back. That is business. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. That is business. That is business. Business is like that. You cannot, there is not a win-win-win all the time. It's not a win-win all the time. There are days, I mean, sometimes that you win, there are some times that you lose. Okay? Mary Akinyele, you are welcome. Josie, you are welcome. Okay, so I'm going to stop now. I don't want to stay too long. In fact, this is my laptop. I don't have much room in it, and I don't want it to die on me. And that is why this, what do you call it, is fluctuating. The what do you call it? The background. I'm not able to download the background because there is. It says my network is not steady. It's unstable. Okay, so I hope that I have helped you, help someone out there to understand, that success is not about affirming, oh, I'll be successful, I'll be great, I'll be that. But instead of affirming, it's good to affirm, it's good to pray, but you must take action. Action, action takers are winners. Action takers are risk takers. Let me tell you, you have to take a risk. Life is a risk. You go to bed, it's a risk. You go out, it's a risk. You are eating, it's a risk. Sometimes you are eating, the food almost choke you. What do? You calm down, drink water, you cool down, you let your mind rest. Atasa pelori. It's a risk because you are not eating that food for that food to give you whatever. Right? So, is anyone having a abula, amala, and ewedu, and goat meat? Is anyone having that today? That is what I feel like eating this evening. That is what I probably will eat. Amala. But yeah, I will peel the beans and make gbegiri. In fact, I will cook beans tomorrow. That thing is like, I feel like eating something like amala, abula. I have nice away, what do you call it? Already in the freezer. I will bring it out, this, melt it, defrost it rather, cook it. I have meat, I cook it. So let me know if you understood what I have shared with you. Go and start your day, start your business, run it well. Make sure that you have the knowledge. Don't just jump into it, right? If you don't know how to swim, you can't jump in the water. You may get drowned, right? So you must understand how to float, how to breathe on the water, unless you want to be sticking your head out of the water. And that will give you, that will weaken you. Why? Because in the water, you are meant to submerge yourself inside the water and enjoy that wave. Oh my goodness. It's like I'm in the pool right now. Okay. So until I come your way, I still remain Sisi Okpe. I'm the only host on this channel, this which is Opeolu Cole Ventures. If you want to know more about this, how this business run, let me show this. If you want to know more about how this business runs, the business is not about stocking up, what do you call it, inventory. You don't have to put anything in the shop or in the store. You don't know. It's an online business that you just need to, sell, make your money, cool money. All you need is to learn, right? Position yourself and plug in the system, because the system is all done for you. All you need is just to DM me if you want to know exactly how everything works. Okay? It's been done for you. It's done for you, business. Everything has been done for you. And you can do the business running from any part of the world, any part of the world. Okay? So until then, you take care and stay blessed. Thank you all.